Okay, welcome to part 2 of the review of Transformers Universe Razorclaw. Okay, I'm going to be doing the transformation. So, first thing, this piece right here, this is tabbed in here, and this comes unplugged like that. So we'll just leave that like that for now. Let's go ahead and put the cannons back up. Get him out of the way, and then fold out the wings like so. In the back here, what you want to do is you want to take these claws, fold them up, and then fold up the legs like so. Same thing over here. And fold up the legs. Next, there's this piece down here. This is kind of just rests in there, so you want to pull that off like that. And then what you want to do is, this piece is holding this hinge in place, which will come into play just in a minute here. What you want to do is pull away and down, like so. And that frees up that hinge. And looking at the bottom here, you want to pull apart the legs. They're tabbed into this piece here, so you want to pull them apart. And same thing there. You can see the hinge come up. You can kind of get them out like that. What that's going to do is allow you to free up this piece here. Kind of just pull it gently, and so you've got that there. Let's go ahead and take care of the top portion of the robot mode. See how the head is here? What you want to do is rotate it. This is all one piece. You rotate it 90 degrees to our right here. So you have the head over there. And since this is tabbed in here, you want to kind of pull up. Separate like that. So now, what was the back part of the alt mode is you want to bring this piece up. Well, before you do that, you want to bring out the head, rotate around, and basically bring the piece up, and you want to move these forward a little bit. It's going to come together. Oh, the other thing is, these pieces here, you want to basically rotate these parts here just to get them in that position. Rotate them back. Alright, so now we're in a position where we can sandwich this together. So this comes together like that. And you can see the robot taking shape. Now there's a peg hole right here, and there's a peg in this arm piece here, kind of where my thumb is. What you want to do is bring that and line these up. You can rotate, in this case you want to rotate this back a little bit, and then this arm, his left shoulder, is going to peg into that hole there. It keeps that in place. Same thing over here. You just want to rotate, well, in this case you can actually, oh yeah, we want to rotate this up a little bit, I believe, and then peg that in there. There we go. So now we got the top half. The arm comes down over here, and then rotate around so you've got that hole facing out like that, and then the arm piece here as well. So, and this was the little tail gun I mentioned in the first part. This piece was the tail gun that sticks out behind the alt mode. So let's bring this piece up for now and work on the hip and the legs. So these pieces here, there's a peg and there's a peg hole there. You want to bring these together and do what you got to do to get these legs out of the way for now. But you can see how these need to hinge together and fold together like that, and kind of just fold them like that. And then the these two pieces here come together and sandwich in again. Let's get this arm out of the way here. So the crotch section looks like that. As you can see, there's two posts there. What you want to do, just bring the legs down so they're in about the right position for the robot mode. Important part here. This is the important part. These two posts go into this peg hole here. This piece comes down to be as kind of like his, I don't know what you call it. But anyways, this, by posting this over these two pegs, it's going to keep this piece, these two halves together, which is key to keeping the legs together. So you can see it's going to come down, it's going to cover these two holes if you get it lined up correctly. Ah, there it goes, I think, maybe. Oh, you kind of want to hinge this down like that, see? And that should allow you to make better contact with that. There, the snap, I heard it. There we go. Fold it down. And for the feet, what you're going to do, these big claws that were part of the alt mode, they're going to rotate up like so. Actually, sorry, back like this, like so. Which brings out this smaller foot and this heel. Same thing over here. Rotate this back, heel and foot. And then these purple pieces come down to cover the big claw there. Right. Make sure we're still pegged in there. That's the only bad thing about this transformation process. These two halves tend to come apart if you fiddle enough with the legs, but if you got this piece in, you're pretty secure. So, alright, we're looking good so far. So for the wings, you want to bring out the missiles, or the rockets, or whatever you want to call them, the launchers. I'm going to do that, just cheat and release them like that. Same thing over here. There we go. Bring those up, and then use the lever as we talked about in the first video, and then that should deploy the wings like so. Alright, looking pretty good here. Let's take a brief look at the head sculpt. I think it's worth looking at because it's kind of a cool... Probably can't make it out, but there's a hint. See the hint of yellow for the eyes? He's got a red visor and a really mean looking silver teeth with a really neat, mean looking grin there. Very nice robot mode, I have to say. And that's the cool thing about this. That's awesome. The alt mode and the robot mode are very nice. So oftentimes you may not get that, or sometimes you may not get that. So there we have Razorclaw in his robot mode. Okay, so let's do some quick size comparisons. Pardon me while I lower the camera here so we can get some comparisons going on here. Okay, let's bring in Voyager class Animated Grimlock. Alright, and from the first season of Beast Wars, we have Megatron in all his purple glory. Which I probably should have mentioned if you didn't figure out by now. He is a Razorclaw is a Decepticon. I think that's the Predacon logo there. Anyhow. And we'll bring in from the Cybertron line, Deluxe class, Snarl. Which is the nice thing about this group here, at least the three here, you can see they both have in their robot modes the heads as part of their robot mode, which is, I think, kind of cool. Now, some people may not like that because it's, you know, just not it's too obvious maybe, but I like that. I like to have this mean-looking headpiece in all these figures here. It definitely adds the the animalistic element to it, even though they're in robot mode. You definitely want to have some hints of the fact that they are beasts in their alt modes. So let's go ahead and give you a side to side. You can see Megatron's about the same height as Razorclaw. Grimlock's a little shorter, and of course, being a deluxe, Cybertron Snarl is shorter than Razorclaw. So, okay, guys, thanks for watching. If you stuck with me through the second part, thank you very much. It's a nice Transformer. I definitely recommend it. If you like Beast Wars, if you like animal Transformers, just pick this guy up. It's awesome. So, this has been my review. Transformers Universe Razorclaw.